Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Aries that runs from the 26th of December to the 1st of January. Going to be using my Tower of Prague cards, and I'm going to take 10 cards for you. So a good shuffle, and just focusing around you, and then just laying down your 10 cards on the table. Okay, one of the cards is overturned, but we can look at that later. Right, so the first card in the here and now, the present situation, and what's going on around you at this time. And your card is the Justice card, okay? Few things with this card. First of all, I feel like an injustice around you, okay? It could well be that you put a lot of time and effort into a situation and gotten little back in return. You may have also received some news of something legal or official, okay, and it wasn't quite what you expected. That's what I feel here. There's also something here about elephant in the room, okay. It's like there's something going on around you that you can't see or you choose to ignore. It's a bit like sometimes I look for my glasses and I find I'm wearing them, or I look for that pen which I find behind my ear. It's that kind of energy here, okay? It's kind of sort of staring you in the face, okay? So there is a strong sense of the need to face up to something and get something sorted out. The card crossing is the Five of Swords in the reversed position. I do feel here that you've lost a battle recently. In fact, I just sense there's been a lot of challenges around you. Also, with the number 5, I do sense there's been a lot of conflict. Okay, I just sense this energy of pushing and pulling and blowing hot and cold, trying to get something sorted out. Okay, and it's taking time. Okay, and it's taking its toll on you. But don't forget, this is just a battle or a few battles that you've lost, okay? Ultimately, I do sense you will win the war. The card in the past coming to the present is the Three of Cups, okay? I do sense, as I look back, there was a time when things were a lot better, okay? You were very happy within your situation, and something clearly happened here that just change things around. I'm also sensing there's been a recent celebration here, okay, which could be around a birthday or like an anniversary, and also some kind of get together, okay, which was around a party. It could have been a works party or party with friends and relatives. I'm also feeling that energy as well. And there's something here about you had cause to celebrate. That's what I'm being given. Let's look more forward then, over the next 7 days and beyond. Got the Eight of Swords here, okay. I mean, at first glance, it looks like a person is blindfolded, they're tied up, and there's these swords around them which appear like the bars to a prison, okay. So that does indicate that you do feel trapped around something, okay. But I do sense once again that the answer is right in front of you, okay? And it may well be that you can't see the wood for the trees and there's a need to step back from the situation so you find more clarity, because the rope is very loose. It can just drop off. Then you can use your hands to take the blindfold off. See what it is, and then you'll see there's a gap between two of the swords which shows a way forward. So I do sense there is going to be a breakthrough over the next 7 days for you. The next card is the goal position, okay? Okay, whenever I get the Two of Wands, okay, I always get a twin flame connection, okay, which, as you probably know, is a lot stronger than soulmates. I mean, soulmates can be friends, family, lovers, but twin flames is like the other half of your soul. And there's something here about some problems around this connection, or it might not have been, or it might not have materialized yet. There's been a lot of thought, a lot of intentions around this, but because the card is in the reverse position, it has given me, there are some issues here that need to be resolved around, I would say, a love situation, a twin flame situation, okay? But it is like very much like the other half of your soul. You know, they've done like an experiment with like particles where they cut a particle in half, put one half one side of the universe and the other half the other side of the universe. Pull on one, it has the opposite effect on the other. So it's this yin yang type of connection that I'm getting here. And you're wanting to resolve this, or you're wanting it to come into your existence. The card in the subconscious is the King of Wands in the reverse position. I do sense something under your skin here. Something has really got to you, and it could well be connected to this twin flame connection. I do feel like a sort of love situation here, and there's a lot of coldness, there's a lot of bitterness, and a lot of negativity as well. I just sense things aren't what they used to be, okay? And that is really affecting you, and also the way which you're kind of sort of doing things at the moment. And it could well be connected to the Justice card earlier about some kind of official situation here. Let's look at the advice card, which is shown by the Fool card in the reversed position. Few things with this card. I mean, the first thing is I'm seeing this dog for connections, but it could also represent your own nagging thoughts and nagging words of those around, okay? And there's a sense of try not to get dragged to one side or dragged down with these thoughts or these words, okay? Don't ignore them, but just acknowledge them and then carry on just the same. That's the kind of energy which I get here. There is something around a pure love, you know, around you, and there's also hope as well, as shown by the yellow flower here, okay? But something does need to be sorted before things can kind of sort of move forward, okay? There is a burning issue that needs to be resolved. The next card is what's on the outside. There's a lot of conflict here with the Two of Swords, okay? It's very much this feeling of your heart feeling one thing in your mind wanting something else, and it's making you go around in circles, okay? Something needs to be resolved here, okay? But I sense it needs both your heart and your mind, okay? But at the moment they're shown to be in conflict. It's a bit like in a car, you got your foot on the accelerator and hand on the handbrake, and the car just goes around in circles. But gently off the handbrake and gently on the accelerator, the car moves forward. So there's a sense some kind of middle ground needs to be found here between the heart and the mind. But at the moment things just seem very unsettled. Your hopes and your fears is shown by the Hierophant card. This is a card which was actually face up when I took it out, okay? The Hierophant is about your hopes and your fears, this card. And the Hierophant is a fear, first of all, that things are going to remain uncertain, okay, unsettled. But of course your hope is that things will be resolved here and that things can move forward. What I do get with this card is I get some cross keys, okay, and it's very much this feeling, it's going back to this soulmate or this twin flame connection. It's like you having the keys to someone's heart and someone else having the keys to your heart, okay? And there's a sense that this can never change, okay? It is the way which it is. And the outcome card is the Death card in the reversed position. Okay, what that card is showing is you're wondering, okay, whether it's the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end, okay? But with the Death card in the reverse position, it's very much about some unfinished business here, okay? It's not completely over, okay? There is a sense that once something is resolved here, then things can move forward. If you want free daily readings, then just click on the link in the description, and also personal readings are available there. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment and to subscribe. Thank you.